his stubbornness is his downfall. I understand he was stubborn with Aubameyang, he was stubborn with Ozil, and it paid off.
Thank you.
Sometimes you've
I've
got
heard enough. So, according to him, he was stubborn with Aubameyang, it paid off. He was stubborn with Ozil, it paid off. Now that he's stubborn with Ramsdale, and you don't like it, you want to change the tone. Nah, life doesn't revolve around you. You can see how people are. When it favors you, you love it. If it doesn't favor you, suddenly let's rip everything down. Sorry, mate, it's not going to happen. Good morning and welcome to the person. If you're just joining me for the first time, do me that kind favor by striking a like on the video. If you have not yet done that yet, subscribe. And last, do not forget to turn on your notification bell. So we all have opinions, right? Even though some opinions are more rooted in data and facts, while other opinions are just rooted on based on feelings and how you feel at that time and how heated, how emotional you are. Now, regardless of your opinion, right? You have to just calm down, understand that sometimes you don't have the power to push through your opinion, regardless of how loud, how boisterous, how forceful you think you are. Even though you can shout out of your lungs, doesn't mean your opinion is fact most of the time. Now, I understand some opinions are more rooted in data and fact, and those ones can actually be taken in good faith and analyzed. But majority of you fans, you people are waffling. See, these are Ramsdale and Raya's debacle is farcical. Now, we all agree Raya made a howler yesterday. He is culpable and complicit for 2 goals. Factually, yes. But is that enough to drop him for the next game against Villa? No. Let me play this video of this guy on TalkSport who has so much to say. And I will lay my commentary.
Arteta saying, oh yeah, we needed a bit of luck. We shouldn't be needing a bit of luck. I mean, I don't get the whole Ramsdale-Raya thing. When Raya came in, I thought he was coming in as number 2.
Yep.
You thought wrong. Like, you are not a manager. You thought wrong. Even though Arteta was telling us that, right, I'm not saying verbatim, but according to Arteta's quote, he was going to have 2 number 1s. He was going to be chopping and changing, quote unquote. But we know that was a PR spin, because if he came out and said Ramsdale was number 1, some people were comfortable. Even though we knew Raya was original number 1 before he signed Ramsdale a few years ago, if he came out and said Raya was automatic number 1, a lot of the English journalists and the English fans, especially the Arsenal English fans, will be giving him all kinds of grief. So he had to be smart with the way he was going to put out the news. Anybody with a bit of sense knew that Raya was going to be number 1. You don't just go and sign a goalkeeper on loan, right, with the obligation to buy him for £27 million and stick him on the bench. No. Yes, Arteta was not being truthful to us, but under the context that he didn't want to be attacked by the media, and that is fair. Let's continue to listen to Waffle.
And then all this, yeah, we're having 2 number 1s. Well, that's who's ever done that? Who's ever done that? No one. So I just don't get it. And Ramsdale hadn't put a foot wrong. I just don't understand what his stubbornness is his downfall. I understand he was stubborn with Aubameyang, he was stubborn with Ozil, and it paid off.
Thank you.
Sometimes you've
got heard enough. So, according to him, he was stubborn with Aubameyang, it paid off. He was stubborn with Ozil, it paid off. Now that he's stubborn with Ramsdale, and you don't like it, you want to change the tone. Nah, life doesn't revolve around you. You can see how people are. When it favors you, you love it. If it doesn't favor you, suddenly let's rip everything down. Sorry, mate, it's not going to happen that way. You are not the manager. You don't have such authority. You don't have such leverage and power. Why don't you just respect the manager? Sometimes I don't like yesterday. I don't like the fact that Kivia was playing left back. I don't think he's good enough to play left back. He's good enough to play left center half But as a left back, they don't give us enough. I don't like that, but guess what? I respected the manager's choice. Fortunately, we won. Fortunately, he had to change it. But I understand that we need to have a bit of rotation. We have a bit of injuries, and we are playing 3 games we are playing we are playing every 3 days. So you have to rotate a little bit. And so I understand that. But it's like most of you don't have a brain. You don't have a brain. You go with this strong opinion that are rooted in nothing, just pure emotionality, just pure emotionality, because you don't like it. So no matter how you guys continue to push this fake concern, right? I'm not saying we should tolerate what Raya did yesterday, but that doesn't change the fact that Raya is Ateta's number one, and objectively so. And if you take away your English bias and your emotionality and your sentimentality towards Ramsdale, you will know that Raya is much more a better goalkeeper in distribution, even in saving shots, in claiming crosses. Yesterday was a bad day in the office. I'm not going to write him off just on one bad performance. It just shows that all of you have been laying ambush for Raya. Most of you are wicked. Most of you are laying ambush for Raya because of Ramsdale, because of your emotional attachment to a player. So you have more emotional attachment to a player more than the club. You guys have lost it. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video, very, very important. Subscribe, you hit subscribe. And lastly, make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Interesting.